Welcome back to another brand new video, guys. Hope you guys are hanging in there right now for Bitcoin. So a few hours ago, about 9 to 10 hours ago, we saw Bitcoin pumping back up above $100,000. Okay, so I want to give you guys an update what is exactly happening right now with Bitcoin, what's happening right now with the crypto market. There is in fact a fair few charts that I do want to show you guys. Okay, so let's begin, guys, because I do believe Bitcoin is going to be reaching a new all-time high, and these charts that I'm about to show you guys are indicating and clearly showing you guys that Bitcoin is ready to simply skyrocket, that Bitcoin will be reaching 150 and higher, okay, very, very soon. So let's begin, guys. So Bitcoin right now, guys, just below $103,000. Right now it's currently at 102.9. So looking pretty good. We're currently at the 1 hour time frame, and yeah, you guys can just clearly see how much Bitcoin has in fact been pumping for the past few hours. Okay, so it's looking pretty good for Bitcoin. Like, look at the volume right over here. It's looking absolutely amazing for Bitcoin. Bitcoin went as high as $104,000. So yes, we did see Bitcoin reaching 104. Okay, which is amazing to see. We know Bitcoin's previous all-time high, right, was around $109,000. Okay, you guys can clearly see that. And as I've been telling guys many times, we will see Bitcoin reaching back up to 100K. Okay, and it's happened. And guess what? It's not going to stop there. Bitcoin is going to be reaching back up to its previous highs of 109, even reaching a new all-time high. That's going to happen. Okay, it's bound to happen, guys. So Bitcoin holders, be prepared for this. Okay, I told you guys 150 for Bitcoin is coming, 180 to even 200K per Bitcoin is coming, guys, during this bull market. Okay, remember, we're in a bull market, guys. Okay, I remember, when Bitcoin was dropping right over here. Okay, when Bitcoin was dropping back down below 100K, when it was dropping to like 90K, 80K, even back down below 80K when I was at 75K, 74K. A lot of people were losing faith for Bitcoin. People were saying, that's the top for Bitcoin 109. That is officially the top, and we will never see Bitcoin going back up to its previous highs, even reaching a new high. That is the top, and we're entering a bear market. No, guys. Okay, you guys can clearly see a beautiful recovery did happen for Bitcoin. Okay, I've been telling guys many times that just because we're in a bull market does not mean we're going to see green days during this time period. Okay, understand, guys, during a bull market, it is completely normal to see corrections, to see red days, to see pullbacks. It's completely normal. If you look back in 2017, during that bull market, we saw a lot of corrections happening for Bitcoin, but it continued to go higher. Same with 2021 bull market, right? We saw a lot of corrections during that time period, right, of a bull market. Same with this bull market that's happening right now for Bitcoin in 2025, right? So understand, guys, Bitcoin is going to be reaching a new all-time high very, very soon. Okay, and we know Ethereum is back above $2,000. It's looking absolutely amazing right now for Ethereum. Has a long way to really recover back up to $4,000, but I do believe this is the moment where we do see Ethereum pumping back up to $4,000, even back up to its previous all-time highs, which is like $4,800, right? You guys clearly see that. So I do believe Ethereum will for sure reach back up to previous highs, even reaching a new all-time high. Now, the crypto market today is looking pretty good. Global crypto market cap sitting at 3.22 trillion, and overall today the market's up over 6%, right? 6.5%. Past 24 hours. Okay, Bitcoin is up 5%, Ethereum's up 20%, and exactly where we saw it pretty much 10 hours ago. Okay, and when I was filming that video, guys, it was like 1 a.m. For me, it was 1 a.m. when Bitcoin started to pump and alts started to pump. Okay, but yeah, you guys can clearly see a lot of alts are up quite a bit. It is for sure a green day today. Okay, but yeah, a lot of alts are moving, guys, so that is absolutely amazing to see. Okay, and I do believe alt season will obviously happen very, very shortly as well. Bitcoin monthly returns, you guys clearly see, we saw this at about 5%, okay, earlier this morning, okay, a couple of hours ago, like 10 hours ago, and now it's coming at 9% because Bitcoin is obviously continuing to pump. Okay, we saw it at 101, okay, and now it's currently at like just below 103. And at one point it went all the way as high as $104.4 thousand. So looking pretty good. Okay, as I told you guys many times, I do believe this month in May will be a pretty decent month for Bitcoin and crypto. Okay, I really do believe in that. In general, Q2, which is where we are right now currently, even Q3 and Q4 will be some amazing times for Bitcoin and altcoins, right? Now, the Fingreed Index, okay, let me give you guys a little update on this. Fingreed Index right now currently at 73. We are obviously in greed mode. Yesterday, we were in greed mode as well. Same with last week. And last month, we were obviously in extreme fear. So you guys clearly see the sentiment has obviously changed quite a bit. Okay, like last month, we were in fear mode, in extreme fear. Okay, there was obviously a lot of fear for Bitcoin and crypto, right, for the crypto market. But obviously, you guys clearly see it has clearly changed and we are now in greed mode, right? So absolutely amazing to see. Now let's get into these charts. And first off, I want to talk about Ethereum and then we'll talk more about Bitcoin. But for Ethereum, like I said, okay, I do believe Ethereum will for sure reach back up to its previous all-time highs of 4.8K, even reaching a new all-time high. Okay, it's been talked about that we will see Ethereum reaching, 8 to 10K or even higher than 10K. And I do believe this bull market, it is very, very possible that we do see Ethereum reaching those price targets. But you can clearly see Ethereum was in fact in this descending channel, right? You can clearly see that, but it is now having a pretty decent recovery. And I do believe in the next upcoming few weeks at least, we will see Ethereum rallying to $3,000 to even $3.5 thousand, just like what this chart is in fact showing us here, right? The target zone 3K to even $3.5 thousand. Okay, Ethereum is showing some great momentum, okay, back up to the upside. So it's looking pretty good right now for Bitcoin, right? It really is, guys. Okay, in alt season, as I told you guys many times, we have to see the Bitcoin dominance dropping. Usually when we do see the Bitcoin dominance dropping, that is when alt season does begin, right? So yes, clearly see alt season 2021, we saw the Bitcoin dominance having a massive dip, and that's pretty much when alt season did begin. Okay, so we have to see, okay, as of right now, if I just quickly show you guys here, the Bitcoin dominance, we have to see a drop. Okay, we have to see a pretty decent drop for all season to pretty much happen. Okay, if we go to the 4-hour time frame, you guys clearly see the Bitcoin dominance. The Bitcoin dominance has in fact been dropping, right? You guys can clearly see that. Okay, past few hours, the Bitcoin dominance has in fact been dropping. At one point, it was above 65%, and now it's below that. So the Bitcoin dominance is slightly dropping, which makes sense. I mean, Ethereum is absolutely skyrocketing. It's pumping way more than Bitcoin as of right now, and a lot of alts are up like over 10% today. So it's understandable why the Bitcoin dominance is having a drop right now, but we have to see it really drop, okay, for all season to really start. And I do believe all season will for sure start and begin very soon. Now let's talk about Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin is up, okay, 38%, guys, for the month. Okay, for the past 31 days. Okay, and it's up $28,000 for the month. Just think about that. That just shows you guys how much Bitcoin can move in a month time period. Okay, it moves quite a bit. Yes, it's volatile. Okay, Bitcoin can go up and down a whole bunch. It's really volatile short term. Okay, and it does drop quite a bit. I'll admit it, right? We all know that Bitcoin does drop quite a bit, but understand, guys, Bitcoin can move. It can pump a lot in a short time period as well. Like I said, it's really volatile. We can see Bitcoin pumping a lot, and we can see Bitcoin dropping quite a bit in a short time period. It's really volatile, right? But long term, it's always going up. Okay, Bitcoin is always shooting up to new all-time highs, as we all know, guys. Okay, in the next 10 years, we will see Bitcoin. Okay, and I'm saying this right now. We will see Bitcoin at $1 million per coin, $1 million per coin, even higher than that in the next 10 years, maybe even sooner than that. Okay, so this is why I always tell you guys to invest into Bitcoin for long term, right? So understand Bitcoin is ready to reach a new all-time high. Okay, as I've been telling you guys many times, we're gonna see Bitcoin going back up to its previous all-time highs, even reaching a new all-time high. Okay, so understand Bitcoin is set to continue its surge in the coming weeks. Previous breakout of the same kind have resulted in gains of 63% to 143% over 9 to 26 weeks. How high do you think Bitcoin surge will go? Personally, you guys let me know in the comments below, but I really do believe, okay, yes, we're going to see a new all-time high, and yes, we're going to see Bitcoin reaching 120, 140, 150, 180, to even $200,000 and beyond. I do believe that's going to be coming in the next few months for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin holders, be prepared for this because it's bound to happen, right? Be ready, okay? Because it's going to happen, right? Now, understand, guys, yes, like I said, 150 is coming for Bitcoin. Okay, a new all-time high is coming, guys, and this chart just shows you guys that, you know, Bitcoin is ready to reach back up to its previous highs, even reaching a new high of 150 and beyond, right? You guys can clearly see that. So we saw Bitcoin reaching a bottom that was officially the bottom. Okay, the bottom was in, right, when Bitcoin was dropping. Okay, when it did reach a new all-time high and it dropped to like, you know, 74k, that was officially the bottom. And ever since we saw Bitcoin reaching 74k, it did have a beautiful recovery back up to the upside. Okay, where it is right now, above 100k, soon enough back up to its previous highs of 109, and of course it's going to be reaching new highs. And I want to show you guys this because this is actually very, very interesting. So Bitcoin surpassed Amazon to become the 5th largest asset in the world. So quite interesting. Okay, I had to check for myself, and there you guys have it, right? Bitcoin, okay, is now much, much larger than Amazon market cap wise, right? And soon enough, okay, it's gonna surpass Nvidia, it's gonna surpass Apple, Microsoft, and then eventually gold. It's gonna easily surpass gold. I'm telling you right now, Bitcoin will be the largest asset by market cap in the next few years, in less than like a decade, less than 10 years from now. I'm telling you guys this right now. Okay, so it is amazing that today Bitcoin has surpassed Amazon. Okay, and soon enough it's going to surpass Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, and eventually gold, right? We know that is going to happen. Okay, so that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I will keep you guys up to date on what's going to be happening with the crypto market, with Bitcoin. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to this channel. That is always appreciated. And yeah, I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.